welcome back to our 9 Darts everyone, and here we go. The Betfred World Matchplay 2026, the draw is out and we are going to give you instant reaction to that. So let's get it up on screen straight away so you guys can have a look. And there we go. The draw is there. On the left-hand side, top half of the draw. On the right-hand side, bottom half of the draw. Littler against Springer. Aspinall against Cullen. Rock against Woodhouse. Bunting against Zonneveld. MVG takes on Andrew Gilding. Chris Dobie, Dirk van Duivenbode. Johnny Clayton, Damon Heta. The Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson. Ryan Joyce. Luke Humphries takes on Cameron Menzies. Ross Smith. Doots, there it is. Getherin Price, Martin Schindler. Danny Noppert takes on a Rob Kroch. Jan van Veen takes on the Polish Eagle, Christopher Tyski. WrestleMania takes on Dave Chisnell. James Wade, Jermaine Watamina, and Ryan Searle, William O'Connor. So there is the draw, everyone. And now we're going to break it down. There we go. It's on screen so you can see it. And it is also in the little information box for you as well. Luke Littler trying to go back-to-back. And remember, if he does, he says he's going to go and do 4 Pro Tours to qualify for Minehead. But that's a separate story altogether. So looking at that right now, get in the comments for us. What's your tie of the first round? If I'm being honest, I don't think the seeds are in too much danger. I think the draw has been very kind to them. It could have been a lot worse for those seeds. Just looking at it, look, I think the number 1 seed, Luke Littler, I think Nico Springer is in any kind of form for me right now. I think that Littler should come through that relatively comfortably. I like the Aspinall Cullen game. That's got a lot of intrigue around it for me. That's one that I'm looking forward to. What else are we looking at? MVG, Andrew Gilding. Gilding could cause an upset. Maybe. Gary Anderson, Ryan Joyce is an intriguing one because I think Gary is undercooked. I don't think Gary is ready for the World Matchplay. Look, if he gets past Joyce and plays himself into some form potentially, but right now he is undercooked. Cameron Menzies in good form, but unfortunately he runs into cool hand Luke Humphries, who is just on fire at the moment. So Menzies playing well, but I don't think he'll have enough. Ross Smith, Kevin Doots, I think that is an interesting tie. I genuinely do. Getherin Price, Martin Schindler. Now, in normal circumstances, Getherin Price should win this comfortably. But again, how ready is Getherin Price? Pulled out of the European Tour this weekend, only played one of the Pro Tours, has openly said that his head and his heart isn't in darts at the moment. Time will tell with that one. I think Danny Noppert is the seed that is in biggest danger. Rob Cross, we know, has returned to form, and Voltage knows how to win on that stage. So Danny Noppert is the seed in danger for me. Wessel Nyman, we're asking the questions. Can Wessel take that floor form Pro Tour, Euro Tour onto the majors? Now, Dave Chisnell is a favourable draw. Look, Chizzy just about scrambled home, but he's still in no form whatsoever. It's real intriguing, that one, that I think Wessel will have too much. Again, James Wade in a nice little section of the draw for me as well. I think the machine will be a danger in this tie. Remember, this is in kind of draw bracket order. Littler's side, that is the top half of the draw. Humphrey side, that is the bottom half of the draw. Again, get in the comments. Out of the take the normal suspects away. Who do you think can have a good run? Who's got a nice little quarter? Looking at it, who do you think wins their quarter? Look, the quarter number 1, yes, it's fairly obvious and fairly self-explanatory, but I think Littler comes through that quarter. I don't see him having much difficulty. Quarter number 2 is more interesting because I think Johnny Clayton comes through that particular quarter. I'm interested if Gary can play himself into some form, but I don't know. Quarter number 3, again, for me, Luke Humphries is the class above in that one. I see him coming through that, not with ease. There are potential bumps in the road, but I just think that Humphreys is playing better than anyone else in that quarter. And then the bottom half, that final quarter, is intriguing. That there's a potential Dutch derby in round 2. Nyman against Van Veen. Looking forward to that if it happens. Wade against Searle, potentially. Look, lots of question marks in and around. But who wins the Phil Taylor Trophy? Who electrifies the wonderful Winter Gardens this year? Just, as I said, I don't think the seeds are in any real danger. The draw, for me, has been kind to them. Let me know what you think in the comments. And, of course, make sure you drop us a like and subscribe. As always, here at Online Darts, we will have you covered every single stage of the World Matchplay. So you don't need to go anywhere else. We will have everything for you. I say this was an instant reaction to the draw, and my overriding feeling is the seeds will be happy. The Pro Tour players have got work to do. They're going to have to find something extra, in my opinion. But before you go, make sure you drop us a like and subscribe, and get in those comments. Let us know what you think of the 2026 Betfred World Matchplay draw.